Apple fives the FBI. Dear Big Brother Billy, what are your thoughts on the battle between Apple and the FBI regarding hacking into the phones of the San Bernardino terrorists? Also, does the fact that the FBI has the phones for 2 months and can't get into them put a dent into any government overreach conspiracy theories? Now, he says the situation with Apple is FBI wants Apple to create an operating system that would allow for them to hack encryption on the phone. They would upload the system to the terrorist phone to allow them to unlock it. However, they would upload this system to the terrorist's phone to allow them to unlock it. However, if Apple does this, the operating system can be used by the FBI and others to totally compromise any security on any iPhone in the future. The solution's simple. It's just bring the phones to us and we'll hack into it. And whatever information you need on the phones, we'll do that for you. Yeah, once again, because of these terrorist cunts, what you're going to do is you're going to allow all these fucking lunatics at the top to take even more power and privacy away from you. And I could just... simplest way to tell you this is just like, the amount of people out there that can actually handle power it's very rare. I mean, look in my business, okay? You see what happens, Everybody's down to earth, everybody's cool, and all of a sudden you get your own sitcom, and next thing you know, you're banning people from the set, you're tipping shit over, and nobody's saying shit because you're making all this fucking money. You don't handle it well, right? Being like in the top levels of government and security, it's the same fucking thing. I don't think they handle it well. I think it's way too much freedom. And I'm sick of people saying shit like, well, hey, man, if you're not doing anything, then what are you worried about? I'm worried about the fact that, well, human beings, dude, we're awful. We're fucking terrible people. We're terrible with the amount of access that we have now. You don't need to give people more access. And I don't feel like, they keep just hiding behind this whole fucking thing of like, well, we're just going to use it for the bad people. It's like, yeah, but you get to decide who the fuck's bad. That Snowden guy, he had to walk away. What they were building was like the fucking Batman movie. They spy on their own fucking people. They're lunatics. I don't know what they do. I always picture them just sitting there fucking, I don't know, like, dude, like that Snowden guy? He says when he stays in a fucking hotel room, he unplugs the phone because they have that speaker phone. Do you know that down at the front desk, they can turn it on and just listen to whatever you're doing in there? Fucking your lady talking to yourself, rubbing one out. Whatever the fuck you're doing in the privacy of your own fucking hotel, they can just listen in on that shit. It's just, the whole thing is creepy. And, yeah, no, I can't imagine, what, by the time, if I live, to be like 90, 100 years old, like I would like to, I want to see I want to live in every fucking decade. I want to get to the 60s again. I was born in 1968. I want to make it, I just keep thinking shit like that. I want to make it, right? So, I can't imagine like the lack of privacy that there'll be if you live that long. Just with like people with like drones and shit like that, like the cameras and just how like, I think in the future, right? They're gonna have like these like microchips, like misters, and like somebody walks by and somebody just hits you with a little mist. And all these little microchips go on you. And when you shower, like most of them come off, but like a few will still stick on you. And then your next door neighbor can just watch your whole fucking life. There'll be no more TV shows. We'll just be spying on each other. I don't know. I think it's all fucking creepy. And I think that's way too much. I don't think the FBI needs to fucking do that. I think Apple should work with the FBI. And if there's ever like somebody that they want to fucking check in on, let them do it. Just have them call them up. Hang on one second. Hey, I'm finishing up my podcast. Let me call you back in 5 minutes, all right?